to do. Oh my God, stop. I'm so confused.
Crank, crank, crank on them. Crank, crank, crank on them. You can front on me, but you can't stun on me, Mr. Unstoppable, cause all I do is crank it on them. Are you mad? Are you trying to get in my head? It's the fact you think I give a fuck that makes me feel offended. What kind of offense is that? Some little slick words. Sticks and stones break bones, I want shots, heard? Passive aggressive, sneaking behind my back shots. Niggas mad cause he think I gave this bitch back shots. I wasn't even aware, Don P stirring up the pot, cooking up something hot, boy. I'm too hot, too real, too live, too lit to stop. That's why I crank it for my ancestors and my pops. That's why I crank it on their head till the body drop. Trying to put people on, can they grasp? Probably not. So I just protect my radius and move with who I got. Mainly me, myself, and I resilient, trying to tend the crops. I be on the clock, out late till like late o'clock. Then I head to my next job, maneuver a lot. Crank, crank, crank on them. Crank, crank, crank on them. You can front on me, but you can't stun on me, Mr. Unstoppable, cause all I do is crank it on them. Crank, crank, crank on them. Crank, crank, crank on them. You can front on me, but you can't stun on me, Mr. Unstoppable, cause all I do is crank it on them. It's a lot of pitfalls and booby traps. I'm a real monster. Give me Scooby snacks from the smoke shop. Shit's got me super smashed. I couldn't feel it. Took 500 milligrams. Went to sleep and then I rose feeling Superman. Got sturdy, did my dance, and flew to Japan to crank it on him again. Here's another jam. If I spin it, make it back. I don't know how to act. New York fucked my brain. That's a motherfucking fact. Spit a rhyme on the track. Spend some time in the trap. Free yourself from them shackles. Niggas stab you in the back. Cranking like I smoke crack. But I don't need that. Cause I'm high off life and maybe a loud pack. Weed smelling like a snack, crystal glisten like glass. I don't even smoke like that, but when I was a young bloke, society used to judge a young nigga for taking a toke. Crank, crank, crank on them. Crank, crank, crank on them. You can front on me, but you can't stun on me, Mr. Unstoppable, cause all I do is crank it on them. Crank, crank, crank on them. Crank, crank, crank on them. You can front on me, but you can't stun on me, Mr. Unstoppable, cause all I do is crank it on them. At least I wasn't on dope. I bet they sell it to the Pope. Bunch of fucking hypocrites. Now I see it's one big joke. Fuck the D's and the DA suck D-I-C-K. Fuck the lawyer, fuck the judge, fuck the play, fuck the game, fuck the ref. Yup, and fuck what you say. Fuck friends cause they snake, envious, jealousy, full of hate. How come when I leave them, then I start doing great? Lose a friend, that's a minor setback, then I'm headed to the cake. Eating the jungle with lions, breaking the bread with the apes. Niggas trying to get tough with me is misguided and it's fake. Talking tough, trick yourself, but you won't bust a grape. Cause you know I got love for you, but you better watch what you say. We are at war, brothers in arms and what it was supposed to be. If you don't want no smoke, then don't stand so close to me. Gotta watch how they act, I can feel it in the ways. I know what I'm about to do, saying less is nothing to say. Crank, crank, crank on them. Crank, crank, crank on them. You can front on me, but you can't stun on me, Mr. Unstoppable, cause all I do is crank it on them. Crank, crank, crank on them. Crank, crank, crank on them. You can front on me, but you can't stun on me, Mr. Unstoppable, cause all I do is crank it on them. Crank, crank, crank on them. Crank, crank, crank on them. You can front on me, but you can't stun on me, Mr. Unstoppable, cause all I do is crank it on 'em.